Today we're making a Manhattan. I'm going to spill a bunch of bourbon. We're going to approximate the flavor of another liquor, and it's going to come out pretty good.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Welcome to Common Cocktails. I'm Derrick, that's Ian, and today we're going to follow along the Manhattan Monday Civil War cocktail. This is a Manhattan variation. Probably something around Brooklyn. Actually, nothing to do with Brooklyn this time. The executive producer is Kim Richards. That's patreon.com/CMC if you'd love to become an executive producer.
What type of bourbon would you like to use for this?
Fuck.
Mister, all the ingredients are out. I'll start mixing.
Maker's 46! Go ahead. You can start your stupid mixing while I find bourbon. Whatever.
For those of you who aren't in the live stream, Derrick was yelling at me to get ready. I'm like, what do you need for ingredients? He's like, all the ingredients are out.
The ingredients are 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1/2 ounce of Cocchi sweet Vermouth di Torino, which I don't have, 1/2 ounce of Cynar, 2 dashes of Fee Brothers Old Fashioned bitters, and a Luxardo cherry. So, because I can't get my hands on Cocchi sweet Vermouth, what I understand is, why do I have Cocchi out here? We need to use, why'd you just spill everything all over the place? We wanted, what did we want to do? We want to do Antica. I don't even remember. So, because I don't have the right Cocchi, we're going to try a blend. We don't even know what the original one tastes like.
What is this?
That's Carpano.
Okay, we're using this with this.
So we're going to blend. Yeah, you don't worry about that. We're going to blend. Instead of doing 1/2 ounce of the Cocchi sweet vermouth, because I don't have it, all I have is Cocchi, whatever Cocchi regular vermouth is, we're going to do 1/4 ounce of Punta Mes, and 1/2 ounce of Carpano Antica. And the reason for this is because I said so. Well, really, the Cocchi's got a little bit of bitter tang to it. So the Punta Mes tends to have that. So I thought maybe if we brought that together into it. Did you use bourbon yet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I used more than I needed to.
Oh, is that the one you spilled everywhere?
So I just threw it, and it just didn't land all in the glass.
So that's the most expensive ingredient you chucked all over my floor?
I'll use it.
That's messed up.
It's really good. Just a shame to waste, that's all.
I decided to use Maker 46 for this. Oh, thanks Kevin Harold for the idea of doing some variants to the Manhattan. This cocktail's a riff off the Manhattan from Portland, Oregon, bartender Michael Robertson from the Driftwood Room. It's basically not really Manhattan. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a Manhattan. It's got the sweet vermouth. It's a bittery sweet vermouth, right?
Yeah.
With the Cynar, which is also bitter.
See, I don't think it's going to be nearly as...
I think it's going to be more
bitter as the Bensonhurst was.
Yeah, that's tough.
Well, I like how you say it's going to be more before you know what I'm saying.
Well, the last one we did was kind of bitter, but not that bad.
Last one we did was
the paper plate. This whole month has been all with aperitifs and digestives.
Yeah. Mainly
digestives, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. What's a good aperitif? Question of the day: what's your favorite aperitif? I don't know what counts as aperitif. That's the problem. Hey, that's where I'm having a problem.
Bailey's.
Oh, really? Bailey's? So sweeter up front?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like the mullet. Sweet up front. Party in the back!
It's the reverse mullet.
Yeah, reverse mullet. I think so. This is going to be a bitter Manhattan of some type. Wow, that's pretty fancy. You make them have to finish it to get the cherry.
Well, that's how they usually serve them at bars.
I know.
And notice how I spilled the Luxardo juice on there so they can lick it if they want a teaser.
You did it with
oh, is that why that's there?
Thank you, Jen, for recognizing my genius.
no problem.
I wish I could get Maker 46 to sponsor. Guys, come on.
Maybe just send a bottle. That'd be awesome.
Influence at everydaydrinkers.com.
We'll make use of it.
Oh, yeah. I'll just leave this here since it's all sticky now. What?
His front teeth or his front pair of teeth. A favorite pair of teeth.
Oh, that joke.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one.
Yeah. The Bailey's would be a digestif. You have to get... Aperitifs have to induce your appetite. That's true. Bailey's is always at the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What's that? What pieces of Jello?
What?
Jello.
Jello?
Yeah.
Aperitif?
A lot of people serve Jello. Not really as aperitif, but to cleanse your palate. What do you do with your hand? Like, why does it have to be wrapped around you like you're doing the shocker?
It's like prison eating.
What? A major part of Bittermans was bought by Cynar.
Sazerac bought Bittermans? I hope that hasn't changed. Who I have to order from?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a little bit like the...
It's a little smoky.
Yeah, what's the other one we just did?
Oh, we did a lot.
The Red Hook. That's a little like the Red Hook.
Hook was good.
Yeah, because it's got like a little spicy version of the Manhattan.
It's a little bit more bitter.
It's a little bit more bitter, yeah, because it's got the Cynar in
The
there.
Cynar is definitely... If you've never had Cynar,
yeah.
this guy here, he plays a big role in the bitterness factor.
We're trying to approximate the Cocchi Sweet Vermouth di Torino with two things, not knowing what the Cocchi Sweet Vermouth di Torino tastes like.
Right.
So...
But if you consider a sweet vermouth that has a bitter bite to it, that's almost like what this is, right?
Well, that's the Punta May by itself, right?
But the Americano, I think, has a little bit more depth to it.
The Antica?
Sorry. Yeah. Carpano. Americano. Whatever. So what you also want to focus on here in this case is that we're using Fee Brothers old-fashioned aromatic bitters.
That's interesting.
Which is different because a lot of them would call for Angostura bitters. This has a little bit more of a cinnamon-forward flavor than Angostura bitters, which I think has a little bit more of a clove.
Probably from this.
What? Oh, the bitter?
I'm thinking
The smokiness?
Carpano Antica. It's pretty good stuff.
It is. I got to use a lot of it.
I can see why that's a preferred vermouth for a lot of bartenders.
Yeah, this is the... If you've never seen this is the vermouth. I bought this. It's like $30-something.
It's really good. I mean, if you go to a high-end craft cocktail bar and they're making drinks with sweet vermouth,
they're going to throw fast too.
A lot of them will probably try to go for this in a nice cocktail.
Yeah, Noli Pratt, I don't think they make a sweet vermouth today. Or Martini Rossi, like the basic stuff. If you get Martini Rossi that's like expensive stuff, maybe. And that could be whoever wins the battle of vermouth at the bar. But I think you'll see this a lot. That's what a lot of that's why I have it, because a lot of cocktail bars call for this specifically. Yeah. And the flavor profile is so much richer and deeper than just buying a $6 bottle of vermouth.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Which just tastes like sweet fortified wines.
Yeah.
Which isn't that great. And then Fee Brothers, ironically, that's the cheapest component in here. It's like $9 for a bottle of bitters, as opposed to like where a lot of the bottle of bitter. I guess Angostura, a small bottle, costs about that. These have a little bit more cinnamon flavor to them. I don't know if you're going to get too much of that here. There's not as much alcohol. This is mainly a glycerin base.
All these are pretty much craft cocktail ingredients. The Cynar, the Punta Mas, the Carpo Antica.
This is
Maker's 46 is higher end bourbon, I'd say.
Yeah, I bought a small bottle for same price as a regular bottle. Yeah, or more.
And it's good. It's tasty stuff. Maker's 46. So
the Maker's in here is a little bit hidden because of the bitter and everything. I get more of the aroma of the oak than anything else in there. But if you used a weaker, less aggressive bourbon, it might get lost because it's got to battle against these big vermouth and bitterness. Yeah, like, there's a lot of bitterness here. Cynar, if you could get the Cocchi Sweet, it's probably someplace in this area. It's not Cocchi's not that bitter, but it does have a little bit of the Campari. Like,
I'm just saying it's hard to approximate the flavor of something we've never tried.
No, the only other option is I can't make it, or I use one of these. So either case, I'm sure you're gonna have a pretty good cocktail with the bitterness is I think gonna come out of this.
Yeah, that definitely gives you the bitter.
So that is the Manhattan, that is a Manhattan variant called the Civil War. You should subscribe to this show. You should subscribe to The Craft Cocktail, which is youtube.com/thecraftcocktail. You should go to Awesome Drinks and get yourself some of these and get some bitters. Working on a bitters buyer's guide for everybody, so you'll be able to make a better selection of your aromatics when you're pairing them against rye and whiskeys and bourbons and Japanese whiskeys and stuff like that, brown spirits.
It's a really good guide. I got a little bit of a preview.
To kind of give you a cross-reference of different bitters and recipes you can utilize them with. So stay tuned for more on that. Subscribe below. 2 cocktail recipes to the side. Choose your own adventure. Either way, you're a winner. So it's like, imagine you're level 1 at the end, you're level 25.
Wow, that's some twinking right there, buddy.
I love to twink it.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
What did you have to drink?